be able to win a chance to just sit up there at the suite with me and just sit up there and eat Crispies and watch the Hurricanes, watch the Dolphins, or whatever entertainment is going on. So we will have some things to be able to have the chance, like you said, to be able to sit up there, because as much as I love the game, I also appreciate the fans too. So we want to also give them an experience of a lifetime too.
Last one, as you're out here serving here, are you going to see you behind the grill or doing any of the battering?
I mean, you know what, I've done my time of dropping chicken, trying to learn how to make the sandwich. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a gourmet chef in the kitchen, but one thing about Brittany has taught me some things about, you know, making the waffles, the batter, you know, how we make the chicken sandwich, what goes on first. So, like I say, man, that is an experience of its own. So, like I said, I'm just glad to be able to learn, and I just love my chicken fries. Congratulations. Appreciate it, my brother. Thank you.
Getting out of the elevator, and getting in the elevator, Charles Clark, and he looks at me. Where do I know you? I said, I covered you in high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You've been doing this long, huh?
Yeah, 28 years. I said, outside Birmingham and then in Auburn.
So let me ask you this, like, what, for 40 some years, what is it?
All told, yeah, 46.
47 years, you hold that.
Yeah.
What wakes you up to make you do that?
I love competitors.
Okay.
I've learned so much about eating. Okay. I can't run without tripping up my own feet. And I've learned if something I'm covered.
Yeah.
I used to come home and piss off my wife. And she'd say,
To be able to recover, and I told Kurt and Brittany that as much as I love the food, that, you know, I cannot wait to the doctors release me, that I'm able to take my own food. So now that the doctors release me, I still have to go through my treatments, you know, just you know, my checkups and whatnot. You know, I still have my cancer report, of course. Travel with that for the next couple of months, but you know, just being able to, you know, experience it, it was just a hell of a ride. That's all I'll say.
So what's your favorite thing right now in the menu?
I have the sweet Thai chili sandwich is probably my best, and the fruity pebble waffles is superb. So like I said, I just couldn't wait to get cleared by the doctors so I can eat my own food. So actually I tasted the chicken sandwich for the first time in months yesterday, and man, it was all on my shirt, and didn't want to be disrespectful, but I had to lift my fingers also. So this is what type of meal it's going to give you. It's a little messy, but at the same time, I'm just glad to be able to give something back to the culture.
So they'll have stations at the stadium?
So we're in section 300 of the Hard Rock Stadium, and section 100. So the entertainment side with the venue, with the concerts and things like that, we'll be in there. But my biggest thing that I'm so glad that we're in the Hard Rock is to be able to sit down, enjoy some food, and watch football. That's what I love. I love doing it on Sundays, working for ESPN, and I don't care if it's a Thursday night or Monday night, Miami Hurricanes. If it's a football game, I would love to be in there watching it, eating some Crispies.
What do you think about the Dolphins this season?
I think it's going to be very interesting. You know, with me bringing Mika back, you know, training Jalen, with all the drama and things off the field that's been going on over the last year, I'm just looking for a big year from this offense with Tua and Tyreek Hill mainly.
Randy, a lot of athletes often go broke, like shortly after they retire. Can you speak to the importance of you as a black businessman entering a new phase of your life, your professional career?
Well, I just think that, you know, I think that I was sort of taught early in my career that there's life after football, and I think that a lot of younger players, as they get older and then experience their X and O national football league, they don't even have a path or to go down. So my life certainly starts to, you know, come up, and then guys are not, you know, being or being successful to the public's eye. So I just think for me, I just wanted to find my niche and just find something. Yes, there's been adventures that you don't make money in, but just being able to, and briefly, let me tell you how I got into this. Okay, so during the pandemic, when all of this was, you know, going on, where couldn't travel much, you know, certain places to go, you know, keep your separation, that this chicken sandwich, and I think it was the think it was the sweet Thai chili sandwich, the one that I like, showed up on my phone. And so I didn't pay attention to it, so the following day, it showed up on my phone again, and I made a comment on it. I was like, oh, I like that through the phone. So Kurt, seeing my message, he's like, hey man, you should try us out. So I eventually came, tried it out, and I just told him, I said, look man, as much as I love chicken, I've tried a lot of chicken throughout the world, not just the United States. Before then, and I just showing somebody some love because Crisppi's is my love. But other than this, before this, there was a chicken sandwich in Nashville, Tennessee that I tasted was the best chicken sandwich I ever had, okay? When I tasted this one, this got ranked #1. So like I said, man, I just want to bring something back to the community. We've had a crazy path, a road to travel to get here. But like I said, we've met some great people. We got some great things on the horizon. I'm just glad to be down here in Miami and physically standing here before you guys to be able to present this food to you.
Randy, what did you learn through your health battle and all the support you received from so many people?
What I learned from my health battle is to shorten my questions about my health and get on this chicken.
Let's talk about the chicken, right? No one, I know I haven't gone to a lot of places where we can watch football and eat waffles and chicken. And you said you wanted to change the game in this industry, and I feel like this is one way to do that. So kind of weigh in on eating waffles and watching the Dolphins win this season.
Well, just you go to all these different venues, all these different stadiums, arenas, and I think the biggest thing for me is something good to eat and something good to drink. And so, been able to team up in partnership with the Miami Dolphins. They see our vision, and that's why I asked that everybody come with an empty stomach, because I'm not a believer in just putting my name or my hand on something that I don't do or something that I don't believe in. So for me to be able to put my stamp and put my hand, put my face on Crisppi's, is letting you know that I like it, and I hope you do too.
And you believe it's going to be successful here in Miami. You know, you could have took it to Minnesota, you could have took it to Tennessee.
No, so the thing about it was I did make a pit stop, and I made a pit stop back in my hometown, my home state of West Virginia. And there was so many things going on that it didn't work out the way that we wanted to work out. So our next move was, where do we go? Okay? Do we take it south? Do we stay in the area? And I said, look, I've had so many ties. I've been down in South Florida for so long. You can't go no further than South Florida. So I just said, no, let's take it to Miami.
Yeah.
So that's how we got here. Like I said, I've been a resident of Florida for like 25 years and then moved out for family reasons. But I met some great people here, and I think this Crisppi's, the food, the product will definitely strive down here in South Florida.
The menu here is going to stay the same as
At the Hard Rock Stadium. I think that everything that we give, we got the strawberry waffles, fruity pebbles, peanut, what's that? That's not peanut. Banana nut, maybe banana nut crunch, maybe. But like I said, I just want to be able to get ready to get you guys. I know they're back here getting y'all's food ready, but I can open up for a couple more questions because I want y'all to taste this food. Billy, what's happening? All right.
Randy here, the business partner, talking about potential expansion even into the Caribbean. So your thoughts on that? Jamaica or Trinidad or some of the areas?
I just came back from Jamaica a couple days ago, so there's a lot of things on the horizon for this company. Give credit to Brittany and Kurt for their hourless efforts into moving this thing and pushing it forward. So, like Kurt said, we've had discussions in Dubai, we've had discussions in the Caribbean. So, like I said, we have some things on the horizon. Don't want to tip our hat too soon, but at the same time, Crisppi's is movement and it's a movement. So, like I said, we brought the product and hopefully people will love it.
I got something on topic. I don't want to piss everybody off.
Piss them off, sir.
I'm doing my third 7-on-7 tournament tomorrow. Top 10 schools in the 4-hour day. What's your thought on the whole 7-on-7 phenomenon?
Well, the one thing I think about 7-on-7, and this has nothing to do with Crisppi, you said you're going to piss him off. Let's piss him off. Let's piss him off. The thing about it that I've heard over the time, like coaches, like I've talked to Bill Belichick about it, and I think that when you start moving linebackers and cornerbacks and safeties away from the position that they would play on a Friday or a 7. Like a linebacker is, what, 7 yards from the ball, something like that? But then you're moving him 10 yards back into 7-on-7. So that's what you're teaching him all summer, to play 10 yards from the ball, where then once the summer comes and he gets around his, you know, his right routine, then the coach has to, you know, go over the stuff that he should have went over, like the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s of the game. So I think as long as the coaches are still coaching the game the way it's supposed to be coached instead of moving guys out of position, and I'm going to leave you with this, because I always said the game is about angles, geometry. And if you understand geometry, understand angles, you can have success in the National Football League or any football field.
So now that you guys are partnered with the Dolphins, I was wondering, have you had any of the players try your chicken and any reaction from you guys?
No, I think, well, the thing about it is the players are just finding out just like everybody else. It's like a lot of things we just wanted to keep under wraps. A lot of things we wanted to stay under the radar before, you know, things really, you know, you don't want to tip your hat before, you know, the contract is signed. So, like I said, a lot of players are going to figure out, but like I say, 29-17 Biscayne, we're here. And then we're going to also be at the Hard Rock Stadium. So, and then I'll leave it with this. A lot of times when you go to these stadiums and these arenas, mainly stadiums, I wasn't a basketball player, but we look for things to eat. I want Crisppi's to be able to be the Dolphins' home team, the away team, and be able to give them something good before they get back on the plane and go home. Because of the win or maybe an ass whooping. So either way, I want to feed you some Crisppi's.
All right. Good.
Ready to eat?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We'll get some food out. All right, we're gonna do a couple one-on-ones, but quick ones. Some people would ask. Michael, I think you want it, right? Okay.
I want to make it quick, my man. I'm not here for a lot of one-on-ones. All right.
So, all right, we'll start with Michael, and then I'll come get some other people. We'll keep it to like 3 questions. Yeah.
You got food ready back there? You got some food ready? Well, let's sit down and get some food. I'll get the Q&A, the ones-on-ones. I want to get that. I want y'all to taste this food, though.
In the 20 years or whatever, and now you're like, hey, maybe I should open a business or start something different. What advice would you have for them?
You got to stay focused and stay. You got to stay focused and have to stay consistent on what your vision really is. You know, if your vision is tennis shoes, you got to stay strictly on tennis shoes. Not really the shoe string, not anything outside of that. Your vision is tennis shoes. You stay focused, just determined on the tennis shoes. And that's where a lot of people get teared from. You know what I'm saying? They have their mind set on one thing, and then all of a sudden something else comes, and they go, I was gonna mess with some clothes. So my focus is the tennis shoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say just stay focused, and whatever it is, you have to really stay focused and determined to go get it at it. You can't really let that stop you. I know that sounds cliche, but a lot of people want to know, well, Randy, how did you become successful? And I never stop. I always stay focused. You know, and I think it was more of keeping a small circle. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it is a lot of successful people have small circles. And I'm not saying that all people do, but that's how you keep your focus.
And I guess finally, you know, I know you come from West Virginia. You see something like this be able to eventually like open up, you know, a little bit further north in West Virginia. You see something like this being able to open up where you're from.
The thing about it is we already tried to open up in West Virginia, and the thing about it was that, to be honest with you, we were the wrong skin color.
Well, say no more.
All right.
Say no more. Say no more.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I understand. Right. Thank you so much, man.
All right,
God bless you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Two questions.
Yes.
I asked a lot already. Ready?
Yes.
Let's get it.
Three, two, one. So you're an NFL Hall of Fame, legend in your own right, and now you're going to be a legend in your own chicken game. I want to know what makes it.
We have crispy and sweet Thai chicken.
Oh, back in the back is actually making it better and everything. How do you buy it? You find it, it's wrong. So the thing about it is, that's why I want everybody to understand about what everybody is. Yes.
Let's talk about it. Football. Now watch. Football. Eat some waffles. Eat some chicken. It's different. I've never seen it in my hair.
No, but I'll tell you what, I'll be at the Hard Rock Stadium eating my Crisppi. So hope y'all too.
That pie chicken.
Yeah, the chicken.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I already fixed everything up.
No, man, that's fine.
I just called out.
Randy jumping in there. All right, what you got, man? Oh, man.
So I know that you're a big angler.
Uh-oh. Now you're talking about sport now.
My daughter, she's 6, she can't stop asking me to go fishing all the time.
Where you live?
Well, I just gotta find the time. It's not as easy as something to live on a lake, you know? So you ever gonna do a fish sandwich? Crispies?
No, I think Crisppi's is more about the chicken. As much as I'm not really a big fish eater, as much as I love to catch the fish. So, like I said, I'm just stuck on chicken. I was raised on chicken, and now I found a great product in Crisppi's with Kurt and Brittany. And like I said, man, I just wanted to bring something back to the people. Wherever I went, I just wanted to bring it back. And I always want people out to eat.
You mentioned this is a partnership with the Dolphins. You play with a lot of good quarterbacks. What are the things that you see from Tua?
I think it's just his perseverance. And one of the biggest things I know is that he had an up and down season a couple years back. And the biggest thing that really stood out to him is being able to ignore his voice. You know, all the naysayers, including myself, of what he should do, you know, obtaining his helmet. You know, I've been always a believer of if you love the game, nothing can stop you.
Tyreek said a couple of years ago, we're trying to go for 2,000. I think your high is 60-32. We've got extra games in the regular season. You think maybe wide receiver will go for 2,000?
My era wide receivers would have been like 2,000, so I don't know what this area is. So we're waiting on it. So somebody will do it. If there's anybody, I think Tyreek Hill could do it. Justin Jefferson can really do it, but the guy on the other side of him has to make some noise. But with all that said, if there's anybody can do it, with a guy like T. Higgins on the other side of Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, I think would be the guy.
And finally, you mentioned you like the Thai chili chicken sandwich.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
How did the fruity pebbles one come into play?
Well, I think when you're sitting there late night, sometimes visiting Mary Jane, there's some crazy things that really come to mind. So to be honest with you, I really don't know how it came up. Actually, I was wondering myself before I tasted it, but that's one of the best things to taste on the menu with the fruity pebble waffles. So like I said, I haven't tasted anything bad. If you do, let me know. Really appreciate it. All right, thank you. All right. Yep. Good. Right here. Yep.
That's how good it is. I can't put it down.
29-17 Biscayne is going.
You gotta
down.
come through.
You gotta come and taste it. But I think when you look at the wide receiver, I'm gonna tell you, you know, to change the subject real quick. I'm gonna tell you a guy that I think is gonna have a phenomenal year. I look for a big year out of Pittsburgh. You know, and the reason why I look at a big year out of Pittsburgh is because of Aaron Rodgers. For the past 2 years, he was hurt. Last year, coming off an injury, all the naysayers talking about he's washed up. So the one thing that I know about a major injury like that, it takes you a year after the injury to fully recover. So I'm look for a big year out of Aaron Rodgers, and the reason why a guy like DK Metcalf. So I'm excited about DK in Pittsburgh. I'm excited about Aaron and that defense with Tomlin. So if there's anything that you hear me talk about a wide receiver, I want to see what type of season DK Metcalf has now. He has Aaron Rodgers.
What do you think about the trade of George Pickens to the Dallas Cowboys? Because he's tremendously talented.
Well, you know, the crazy thing about George Pickens, you always heard him talk about the talent he has. He could easily be a top 3, top 5 receiver talent if he kept his focus. Well, now you're going to Dallas. And I think the biggest concern for me in Dallas is, do they have enough football to go around? CeeDee Lamb is going to get his targets, okay? Now you got to find a way to get George Pickens. If it doesn't go through CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, I don't know what the Cowboys are going to look like this year. But those two right there could be like Jamar Chase and T. Higgins from Cincinnati. They could definitely put up those type numbers, but it's all about Dak. Who's calling up the place?
Do you think the Bengals are going to have a bounce-back season? They disappointed a little bit last year, didn't make the playoffs.
I'm going to tell you something about the Bengals, and I'll leave it with this one quick thing. You're talking, I think it's Henderson talking about a contract, talking about contemplating retire, then you go draft the guy from A&M, then you messing with his money. So the guys that you're relying on to come and be a missing piece to your organization, they're playing with their money. And one thing about anybody, it doesn't even have to be professional sports. Playing with anybody's money in the workplace, bad things are going to happen. So I don't know what type of things is going to come out of Cincinnati, but I'm going to tell you one thing, they better get ready because they're still in the toughest division in football, and you got Lamar over there. Now you just added Aaron Rodgers to the piece, okay? So now, could they possibly be the laughing stock of that division where they weren't the top of the division with them with the Baltimore Ravens? So like I say, they got a lot of answers to answer on the defensive side, and as productive as the pass rusher Henderson was for them, man, they're going to miss that. So hopefully they can figure some things out, but I really think it's going to definitely decide on what their defense and the pass rush is going to do.
Thank you so much. I agree. They might have some bad juju when you mess with players' money, man. It's like a cloud hanging over
That's
the
any
team,
workplace. You mess with somebody's money, bad things will happen.
Yes. Check out Crisppi's Chicken on Biscayne Blvd.
That's it.
Congratulations on Boston Cancer. You were my peers. You and millions of others. It was an honor to get the interview.
You got it, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming.
Of course.
Yeah.
Can we do a picture of the thumbnail?
Yeah. You got it, man. Thank you. Now you got to get to work and grab the.
Yeah.
I took it from you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I love it. I love the sandwich.
It's so good, man.
The sandwich.
I said I'm biased, but like I gotta get it. I need to look it up here. You should have one in Philly right up here. Or down there.
Open it up, Ron. I'm the best with you.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Definitely chicken at all costs. Instead, you need a chicken sandwich to get a sign.
Best of the best, the best of the best.
Give me a shout out. Tell me your name.
Huh?
How to find you on Instagram.
Oh, Millie Don't Miss. Find me on Instagram. Millie Don't Miss. I'm on social media.
That's right, he don't miss you.
Never miss. I'm here. I'm always here.
Show me your work. Show me how you get out. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that form.
It's on the form.
Look at that. Look at that form.
How it is.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Sheila, and I'm currently an employee at Crisppi. I can say like working here is like really good experience, and we are truly like trying to build a team. If you want to come, you're more than welcome to apply. Bye, peace.
Crispy's, Randy Moss's new joint. And if you haven't had a chance yet, you need to come on down, because right now I'm here with Gustavo, the bare knuckle champion of the world. Hey, Gustavo.
Good.
So tell us about your roots. I hear that you've got a couple of countries going on up in your bloodline.
My name is Gustavo Trujillo, Cuban people. My grandfather Nigeria, the mother Cuba, the grandfather, the father is Nigeria. So 2 people in Nigeria, the family. So it's good.
And how did you end up in Florida?
Oh, it's me and the people immigrants. Immigrants. So the 10 years United States. So now, the Miami, Florida, everybody speaks Spanish. So it's good. Me. So my English is little. So now the country, the United States. So Miami is good.
So tell us what your record is in your bare knuckles fighting. What your record is.
So now 7 winning 7, 0 losses. So now undefeated. So champion the world. So now September 27 fight Buffalo, New York. So now the training 100%. The fight 100%.
So we got to go to New York to see you. What about Florida?
Oh, the fight in Florida long time. 3 months ago, the fight in Florida. So now take New York. So go New York.
So how does one get started with bare knuckle fighting? Because it kind of got to hurt a little bit.
Yeah, bare knuckle fight is crazy, not normal. So it's the fight is strong, no glove. So the sponges is crazy, So the mentally the fighter, the bare knuckle is different. Everybody athlete, the people. So it's crazy.
Let me see the hands, though. Show the hands to the camera.
Looking crazy.
Well, thank you, Gustavo, for stopping by for the grand opening of Crisppi's. So, you got your chicken yet?
No, he's hungry now.
Okay. Well, we are here again at Randy Moss's new joint, Crisppi's. And I'm here with Gustavo, so he's finna go get his chicken on. So, we'll talk with you later.
Hola, estamos aquí en la apertura de Crisppi. Yo soy Gustavo Trujillo, Champion the World de Biscayne Blvd. Así que nada, estoy aquí apoyando aquí el evento. Pasen por aquí para que disfruten de los sándwiches y la comida, que es súper linda y súper rica. Así que los esperamos aquí. No se olviden de pasar.
Bonsoir tout le monde, non, moi c'est Sheila Motelli, je travaille avec Crisppi now. Et si nous voulons venir travailler, nous plus like Kounia, nous avons pour team nous. Si nous voulons venir, nous plus que welcome pour nous appliquer. Parce que le travail pour les étudiants, c'est une bonne expérience qui est ça. Le travail c'est un peu une family. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, look, you're ready to mess a whole lot of things up for everybody. You know why? Because I love kids. Okay, you're the only kid. You think you're the only kid in here. You really don't know me, but your dad told you who I am. And I'm going to take care of you, okay? Because you didn't get to watch me when I played, okay? All right, what's your name? man. Nice to meet you. I normally don't do this, but I'm gonna do it for you. You hear me? 10 years old? All right. All right, man. I told you to start. I said you just started something. All right? That's for you personally. Let me get a few more. Y'all, don't thank me. You better thank this 10-year-old right here. Don't thank me. All right. So, get one. Which one is you want, man? Hold on. That is right. You get a little messy. You get in line. You just got here. You got your ticket now? Huh? Yeah.